Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, we have done Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. Now we're going to move on to the next sign. We are doing 3 readings in one because we are having a total lunar eclipse. We're having the blood moon in Taurus and Mars retrograde. So because there's 3 events, we're going to do 3 readings in one. Okay, this deck right here, we're going to do messages from spirit. This deck right here, we're going to do your weekly reading. And this deck right here, we're going to do how they feel about you. Okay, so let's find out let's find out the next sign is going to get their reading. Clear all this out of here, guys. Remember that, well, right now, because we're having this, there's going to be an end to major chapters, very significant chapters in our lives. Please remember that the universe is working for you, not against you. And rejection is protection, guys. Okay, please remember that. So the next reading is going to be Leo. Okay, Leo, this is going to be your reading. Let's do your weekly reading first. Okay, so this is going to be for the week of the lunar eclipse, the total lunar eclipse. That's at 3 a.m. today. Whoa, okay. All right, Queen of Cups in reverse. A lot of reversals. Virgo had a lot too. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Guys, angels. Okay. And the 6 of Swords in reverse. The Justice card. The 9 of Wands. The 8 of Cups. Spirit guides, angels. Any other? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. I love when I do that. They just pop up. And the Moon. All right, guys. This is the weekly reading for Leo. So we'll read them all in order, although it doesn't really matter in order. It's going to tell the same story. Okay? All right, let's get rolling here. So we'll do this. Okay, so the first one is going to be the Queen of Cups. Now, cups represent emotions, feelings, relationships, guys, okay? So in reverse, this might mean, in a reversal might mean that you are, mean that you're like wrapped up in other people's emotional responses and that you have actually created a codependent relationship. And that's not healthy, okay? It also might mean that you're not in sync with your emotions right now, that maybe you need to kind of like meditate, recenter yourself, and kind of get in touch with your emotions. You have to be in touch with your emotions, guys. A lot of times we shut our emotions off because we don't want to feel, because we're scared, we don't get hurt. However, we're humans, we're not robots. We have to feel emotions through things. There has to be emotions in things. There has to be, because we're human. If we were not meant to feel emotions, we would not have them. Okay, we have to have emotions in everything. And yes, we all have the possibility of getting hurt. Okay, especially when we're expressing our emotions. However, that's a part of us growing, okay? We have to go through things. We have to feel things. We have to experience things in order to learn, grow, and be the people who we've always come to be. Now, unfortunately, the hardest way that humans learn is the hard way, okay? So please, guys, if you're not in sync with your emotions, please get in sync with your emotions. You might also feel like you are restricted in expressing the way that you truly feel. Maybe you feel like you can't express the way that you truly feel, or you're bottling up your emotions. But let me remind you that when you do that, it's damaging. It's very damaging, okay? And it can actually lead to a boiling point in the future. So if you don't express your emotions about how you feel, it's like a ticking time bomb, okay? It's inevitable. It's not going to go away, no matter how much you try to bury it, okay? So it also might reflect that your mind is wandering too far and you're letting your imagination run away with itself. While you should actually take a pause to really see whether your emotions can be trusted, okay? So you are allowing them to control you. You need to take some time to think if these dreams can be turned into reality, and you also should try to be more emotionally stable. You do know when your emotions are getting the best of you, okay? So my advice is to take a break, stop, recenter yourself, meditate, whatever you need to do. Listening to calming music. Do you hear the music in the background? Vibrations is everything, guys. Okay, try not to do any like megahertz and like 444. Don't do that. Try like a higher one, maybe 1111, 963, things like that. Okay, don't, yeah, try to do that if you want to listen to music, because vibrations have a lot of energy in them. Okay. All right, next one is the Ten of Pentacles. Now I like this one. This is a good one. So tens are, this is like the completion of the ending of something. Okay, so the tens are on the bottom of the tree of life. They're on the lowest, and that is because they reflect back to the aces on the top head. Okay, so the tens are the lowest, but they're in the flow of life, and they reflect back up top. So it's easy and difficult, just like life. So this is like the cycle of life. So it's like a completion of it. This card is actually the very last card of the Minor Arcana card. So this is the Lord of Wealth, guys. So this is Mercury and Virgo, and on the tree of life, the same as Pentacles. It's well-being. Okay, so it's the Hermit, the Emperor, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. There's wisdom of a child. Okay, so there's innocence of spirit, and there's a dog, and it's a symbol of spirit. Okay, so the Magician has his hand on the dog's head right here, and the child is actually, if you can see right there, holding the dog's tail. Okay, so this shows like the beginning and the end. Okay, so it's like complete existence right here. Right, this card is like complete existence. There is a checkerboard, and it's the sign of the other dimension, but they actually exist side by side. Okay, so it's not below us and it's not above us. They exist side by side, guys. So wealth, well-being, home, family is turning out well. Okay, there's a lot of success, a lot of abundance, celebrating successes. You're actually like reaching a very significant milestone, Leo. So that's fantastic, and you're ready to settle down. So don't be defined by your paycheck, the size of your house. Behind all possessions, behind your physical shell, there's only you. And instead of focusing on the like exterior of the illusions, make sure that you are at peace with the person that you really are, and no objects or items could ever fill those voids. Okay, like I said, we're human, guys. And don't get too wound up in the material physical things and things. Okay, so you have to stay in touch with your emotions in order to, have that feeling of completion, guys. Okay, you have to. You can't ever escape that. It's not escapable. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is in reverse, a little bit. So upright, this is like fast movement towards something. Kind of seems like you might be stuck. Like you might feel like you're stuck, maybe. Because wands are action cards. I mean, knights are action cards. Okay, they all have a horse in them. So this actually being in reverse might mean that you're not moving. It might mean like you feel frustrated, right? Or that you feel like you're not getting anywhere. You're feeling like maybe experiencing like your considerable buildup of like energy, and you're not sure how to actually channel it out. And that's what probably this is representing. Okay, you have your emotions all bottled up, so now you feel stuck. You're stuck. Okay, you need to get that out. And you need to get your emotions out, guys. Leos, yeah, that's what's going on here. And the Six of Cups in reverse. So upright, you can see this guy right here. See right here, this is like choppy, troubled waters. And he's actually rowing them out of this hard time into more calmer waters. So what do you think this means, reverse? That you're not moving anywhere. You're not going into calmer waters yet, guys. It's Justice card. So the Justice card is a major arcana card. This is also Libra energy. Yeah, you guys are going through some stuff. So the Justice reverse, or no, it's not reversed, I'm sorry. The Justice card would indicate that right now, so this would be like a karmic, and of course that's going to happen because the eclipse right now, okay? So it represents justice, fairness, truth, the law. So you're being called to account for your actions, and you are going to be judged accordingly, okay? And that it happens with everybody. It's not anybody that actually serves out this karmic. It is the universe. The universe decides. And you know, don't think that all of it's bad either. See, this is the thing. People think that karma is bad. Like, oh, you're going to get, it's karma's real. And karma, yeah, it is. But it's also not bad either. It's also good. Okay? So, sorry for that, guys. So basically, the Justice card, it does relate to karmic justice, legal matters, cause and effect. So it's basically saying that all your actions that you have done are now being called to, you know, basically come back. Okay? So if you do good, good will come back. If you do bad, bad will come back. Okay? So it's also balance, thought, and action. Okay, so this also could mean, because the Justice is like balance, that also might be telling you you need to balance your emotions. You need to fight. You need to come into a balance with your emotions, your thoughts, your mentality, your spirit, everything. You have to find that inner balance, guys. Okay, that's what'll equal out and make everything. When things are not balanced like that, then they seem chaotic. And then when things are chaotic, you can't think right. You can't do things right. You're not at your best. Okay, so it's very important that you do that. This is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands are at the end of just like the tens are at the end. So this is Yatza on the Tree of Life, and it's the middle of the Tree of Life. Okay, so it's nearing the end of the Tree of Life. So this is an accumulation of its actual element, which is Wands. So this is your spirit, also action. Okay, so this is about your feelings too. And Wands represents Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is your energy, Leo. So Moon is in great strength. The Moon is full of change. So Sagittarius is full of hope. By the way of acceptance came feeling vigilant. So this card is showing that you've been through a lot. Remember, what doesn't kill you, what makes you stronger. And so preparation and will be very successful if made in goodwill. Okay? That's what this means. That Justice card. Okay? Things have to be done in goodwill. There will be recovery, even though there is opposition. And there is strength and energy to match this. So there's also a sense of being ready and prepared for what's ahead. Okay? So, but that's with goodwill, guys. Okay? So loyalty, sticking it out, promises, obligations, refusing to quit. You're halfway through the battle right now. So you need to be resilient, strength of will. Past wounds have taught great lessons, and it shows. Relationships are hard work, and you have to be able to count on each other when it gets rough. Make sure that you both are on the same level, same energy. That's that balance, okay? That's what this card represents. Now the next one is going to be the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this represents feelings, emotions, and relationships. Now, you see that? This is crazy. You guys got this. Look at this. There's the moon and the sun. And what are we going through right now, guys? Can't make this up. So the Eight of Cups. The eights are a mental attribute on the Tree of Life. They are splendor. So this is power and action. You're seeking solutions here, okay? So the Eight of Cups are emotions, feelings, relationships, like I said. These are water signs, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is the Lord of abandoned success. Okay, so this is karma. Justice. So Pisces is at the most mystical. Pisces is the most mystical spirits. This is the test of severance. Can you let go of what is not serving you? Very spiritual and mystical. You can see that there are 8 cups here, and they haven't fallen over, and they're still standing. And you can actually see that this person in this card has actually turned his back, and he's walking away, and he decided to leave all of this behind. But why? Because he has all these cups, and nobody really understands why. If he has so much and they're so full, why is he choosing to walk away? The reason that he's actually walking away is for himself, for his higher self. Okay, so look above. There's the eclipse right there. Okay, that's what eclipse is about. The eclipses are about ending a very significant chapter in our life. It's also about letting go of things that are not serving you. Okay, so this is the moon in Mercury. And it's time to go interior. It's time to go inside and take time to look inside, move into a mental aspect, and make the decision to let go. So this card appears in a reading. It's a forced card. You have to let something go, Leo. So this card is about departure, withdraw, wanting something better. Take yourself out of a situation that is plaguing you, renewing yourself. You will automatically heighten your awareness, and when you return, you will see it with fresh eyes. Okay, so I get it. Yeah. This is what's going on here, guys. Something, Leo, you don't. There's no emotion in it. There's no feelings in it. Okay, and then this card is about, you know, that you come to a completion of something. Okay, so this is no feelings. Whatever situation you're in, there's no feelings, no emotions in it. Now you've come to a completion of something. There's no movement. You're not moving forward. You're not moving out of calmer waters. The Justice card is like, hey, you know, this is not working. It's not. Things aren't balancing out right here. Okay, this is kind of like the accumulation of its suit. So this is the 9 of Wands, and it's like, so the moon was also in this card too. Remember, because the moon isn't great. The moon was great strength. The moon was full of change. You became vigilant. So with the feeling vigilant, this card showing that you've been through a lot. Okay, so you've been through a lot, guys, and maybe that you've been through so much that you don't want to go do this anymore. Also letting you know that you are going to recover from this, even though there's opposition. Yeah. Okay. Past wounds have taught great lessons, so please don't take anything if you're coming to an end of something. They're telling you that past wounds don't think it was out for nothing, because it actually teaches you great lessons. Okay, so you did learn something from this, guys. Okay, but you do have to let go of what's not serving you anymore, and that's clearly what this card is. Okay, so trust in how you feel about it. Trust in your feelings. Okay, that's number one. Trust how you feel, and just know that you're doing the right thing. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This represents Earth signs, which would be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So the Queen of Pentacles. The queens are on the tree like Bana. Okay, these are all water signs. They represent the Great Mother. All queens are regarded on the same subconscious level, so that's the concerning part of our minds that are not fully aware, but they actually influence one's actions and feelings. Okay, so they are common with the threes in the deck. Each queen is specifically best at something. So this Queen of Pentacles is Earth signs. Her key phrase is playing the hand that you've been dealt. She can go further on less than any other on the deck. She'll work her fingers to the bone if you deem worthy of it. She manages. Capricorn is hardworking. So at her best, she can make anything work. She's more than anyone else could ever imagine. She'll make do. On the lower side, it's like drudge. She may cheat to get what she wants or not even play the hand at all. So resourcefulness, generosity, prosperity, a social status, success, very nurturing, practical. Might be a working parent or a female person in your life who is a hard worker. But here's the thing, Leo. Did you guys cheat yourself by going for less? The least expensive, the least suitable, the less than perfect. There's like great pleasure in sacrificing for something, or saving for something, or acquiring something that's just right. But sometimes it's actually the anticipation of that's more pleasure in actually having it. So don't overthink, especially in relationships. Set reasonable limits and embrace what you yearn for. Cocoon yourself right now in spiritual protection. Say extra prayers, burn incense, light candles. Enjoy things like dinner, etc. Heighten your appreciation for your blessings. The more with your blessings, but more with the simple things in life. So when you do that, when you actually start being grateful for the more simple things in life and turn your life more simplistic, that's when you're going to come to the realization of what it is that you can actually do without. Okay? Here's the moon, guys. The moon card is... The moon card is basically like... This is like indecision, guys. It's like... The moon is like... It indicates intuition and a powerful subconscious. So there are several contradictory symbols in this. So there's a lot of things that are contradicting themselves in this. Right here. And that's the dog, the wolf. These two towers. The sun and the moon. Okay? So... The wolf and the dog. Yeah, okay. So the moon card reminds us both the tame and the wild aspects of our minds and the ones that are useful. So this also signifies a time of uncertainty where things aren't always what they initially seem. During this time, it's important to trust one's intuition. That's trusting your feelings, guys, okay? Whatever you feel that is right for you, do it, okay? As long as it's not, I mean, if you have, unfortunately, somebody always ends up getting hurt, but as long as you're not doing it with intent and it's because it's best for you, then that's what you need to do, okay? All right, Leo, let's move on. Let's go move on to how they feel about you. How your person feels about you. All right, thank you, spirits, guides, angels. Can you please let us know how Leo's person feels about them? Okay, this is the Eight of Swords. Remember, we got that before. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. Oh, no, we got the Six of Swords. Sorry. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. How does Leo's person feel about them? Whoa. Okay, we're going to take them. Flew out. All right, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups. We'll go over these in a second. Thank you, spirits, guys. Ooh, okay. Sorry about that. The Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, something is not okay. You guys must be going through very. Trust me, Leo. Everybody is. There's a very significant end to chapters during this total lunar eclipse, okay? The Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. It's feeling stuck or feeling trapped. Your person feels stuck or feel trapped. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. This is feelings content, and they feel content. The King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles would be Taurus energy. They love you very deeply. The Queen of Wands is Leo energy. This is your energy. So keeping emotions in check. And you have a general admiration. The Eight of Pentacles would be Virgo energy again. This is putting in effort. They feel dedicated and connected. The Two of Cups in reverse. This would be Cancer energy. It's mutual. You guys feel the same. And Six of Cups would be, they're thinking of you. And this is Scorpio energy. Okay, let's see if there's any other messages. Or not messages. Let's see if there is any other feelings. Yep, another one. Nine of Swords. They're up at night. They're worried, feeling anxious. Gemini energy. Thank you, spirit guides. Spirit guides, angels. So it feels like, whatever you guys are going through, I think that your partner feels the same way as you do. Okay, it seems like there's a mutual understanding here. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords would be, they're definitely thinking about you. Libra energy. Okay. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like, spark their interest. The Death card. So Death card would be Scorpio energy. We are in Scorpio energy right now. And accepting change. That there's an emotional dynamic here that's just not working. Which makes sense with your reading. Okay, that makes perfect sense, Leo. Yeah, just know that, remember what I said before, the universe is working for you. They're not against you. This is for your best good, Leo. So please don't feel like it's just happening to you. Trust me when I tell you, everybody's going through it. Even me. Some very significant, wow. A very significant change is happening to me too as well that I have to let go of. That is not easy. But I trust in the universe, and I know that it's for my best greater good, okay? Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. This is messages from your spirits, guides, and your angels, okay? That's a Death card where it's Scorpio energy. Doesn't mean at all that somebody is going to leave us. I can't look at this, guys. That is not at all what is going on, what this card means. You got to kind of change your... Look at this. What did you guys get before? There's the Moon. Two of Swords. Ten of Cups. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. Look at this card. You got this card too. It's right there. Ten of Pentacles. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. Is there any other messages from... Oh, yeah. I got more messages for you. King of Wands. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. Whoa. All right. Thank you. And I just saw the Two of Cups in reverse again. Yeah, you guys are going through it. I understand. Trust me. Okay, so let's get through these. This is the Nine of Swords and the Devil card, okay? So, Death. The Death card. Death card is Scorpio energy. It doesn't mean anybody's going to pass away. It's change, transformation, guys, so don't. I can't stand when people do that. I really can't. It just drives me nuts because this is all about changing your perception and things. because of the fact that what we're going through, this is the end of something for change and transformation. Okay, guys? So, okay, so this is number 13 in the Major Arcana card. The Death card shows a skeleton with a black armor, and he's on a white horse. So 3 people beg to be spared by death, but death is inevitable. So death is the instance should not be literally taken as the end of life. It signifies the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, like I said. Okay, so with the Death card, something always has to end for something else to begin. Doors have to close for the other ones to open, okay? That's what this card represents. It signifies the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So it indicates transformation of the individual into a new state of being. And that makes perfect sense, right? Next one is the Tower. Look at all these Major Arcana cards. Because, you know what, this is the total lunar. Of course, you have a lot of Major Arcanas. So the Tower. The Tower card is basically like something was built here on shaky foundations, okay? So even though this building, you see the building strong right here, it was not built on a solid foundation. So it only takes one strike of lightning here to hit the crown chakra and bring this to its knees. So that means that the universe is going to step in, shake everything to its very core, disrupt this tower. It's going to fall so that you can actually rebuild this with the new person that you are now with a solid foundation, and everything is going to be solid, okay? Because now this is the time for you to do this, Leo. Okay, this is the Moon card again, guys. Again, you can't make this up. You know, this is the contradiction of everything, and it's basically telling you to trust your feelings, guys. Okay, you have to trust your feelings. The Moon is very powerful, and it's time to trust your feelings. It's time for you to know that what you're doing is the right thing for yourself. So this signifies a time of uncertainty where things aren't always what they initially seem. And during this time, it's important to trust your intuition. Okay, right here, this is the Two of Swords. This is a mental attribute. Look, there's the Moon again, guys. Right here, if you can think about it, since this is a mental suit, these swords, if you act as mirrors, okay? So this is mirroring your mind right here. You are trapped. You feel like you don't know what to do. You're either trying to weigh the pros and cons of something, or you're trying to make a decision about something, but all your answers are right inside of you. That's how you need to start trusting your intuition. There's the Moon. Trust in your intuition. She has this on, this blindfold on. She puts that on because she doesn't want anything distracting her from this outside world or influencing her decisions. She closes herself off because everything that she needs to know is right here. Okay, the tides are low, these rocks are low, so if she were to get up and walk around, she's not going to ever trip over anything as long as she trusts what she thinks and knows inside of herself. That's all that matters, guys. You have to know intuitively that you're doing the right thing. You do know, okay? Just stop doubting yourself, okay? And always look for the answers inside of yourself, and that's right where everything is, okay? This is the Ten of Cups, okay? Ten of Cups, this is the end. This is at the end of the tree of life, okay? Now remember what I told you about the end of the tree of life? The bottom of the tree and the very lowest of the tree. And it also reflects back to the top of the aces. So this is the end of something. This is the completion of something, okay? Because now you're going to jump right back up to the aces. So the Ten of Cups, this is feelings, emotions, relationships. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This card is very beautiful. So this is the Mars and Pisces. Now Mars is in retrograde right now, guys. So this is a fire planet and an ocean sign. It's raising spiritual creativity, like the beauty and the color of the rainbow, okay? So cups are emotions. So this card is showing conscious and subconscious are now joined together. This is a very magical sign. It's a materialized protection of beauty. So there's a fulfillment, happiness of entire heart. So having more than you've ever dreamed of, being deeply troubled or deeply thankful for all that you've been given, and aligning your surrounding relationships. Okay, so be grateful for whatever you went through. Know that you learned something here, something to take out of this. And just know this is the completion of something, okay? That's the end of something. And then you got the King of Wands. So this is growth, guys. The King of Wands, this is fire and fire. This is a double element. So they belong to Hagma on the Tree of Life. And this is the self-conscious cards. And all knights are fire signs. So they're all movement signs. So all knights have horses. This signifies change and moving. They're on their way. Okay, so this is a fiery horse. Flames of armor. This person has enthusiasm, moving. So salamanders are the only animal that actually can survive through the fire. So they're letting you know that you are going to get through this phase in your life. This key phrase is impulse to freedom. High and dignified through learning and yearning. You guys learned a lot here. Take that with you. Be prideful of that, okay? When you're in the lower polarity, like if this was reversed, it'd be someone who's running away. So actually you're dealing with your problems and you are, instead of running away from them, you're ready to deal with them and you're ready to let go of things that no longer suit you. Okay, so this card encourages you to energetically just keep moving forward, charging ahead, filled with adventure, energy, enthusiasm. Okay, so taking risks now may pay off. Hot-tempered or rushing into things, but if you finish what you start, it will pay off. So share yourself, watch for your opportunities to lend a hand, offer skills, prove yourself in little things, so others will follow you in larger battles, okay? So ask someone out, make it happen, speak your heart, and challenge others to do the same. You always make sure that the motives are pure. Share your spiritual journey with others, offer prayer, mention impartial truths that you've learned, and that the ones that you've actually learned to apply into your life, okay? So every time that you share your light, you aid in conquering the darkness, guys. Beautiful, okay? Here's the Nine of Swords. Remember, swords are a mental attribute, okay? So this person looks like they're up, they're worrying, so whatever this is, it's kind of got you, whatever you're going through, Leo, it's kind of got you stuck. And I know it's got you stuck. It's time to let it go. And it's exactly what, I know that's what this is. Because you when you know something's not for you, you have to let it go. Even though, like, I know that sometimes it feels like, oh, I don't want to be a failure, I don't want to give up. You're not failing. If you didn't learn anything from it, then that's failure, okay? But you knowing what's not good for you and you moving on, that is success. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. I just got that. I don't know if somebody needs to talk or you need to talk to somebody, but that kind of means like, instead of being in this mental suit like this and all like this, you need to start speaking how you feel. You need to express how you feel, okay? So this is a mental state. This is the Lord of Despair. It's a dark night of souls. This is Mars and Gemini. So Mars is a warrior. And Gemini is a mental suit. So this card basically means that there's a war on Mars. And this person is of pure soul and is dressed in white and shifting out all of the exterior senses inward from own source. So here's where the soul learns torment and agony. You need to learn from this and you need to turn inward for answers. You turn inward for answers. And there's a spiritual source, so they want to let you know that spirit is with you, okay? So that's what this represents. Spirit is with you, and please know that comfort is close. So you just need to turn inside. That's the other one said, right? So there's a lot of remorse here. There's a lot of worry, fear, nightmares. Thoughts are weighing you down. You're reaching a breaking point. This is making everything seem way worse than it really is, guys, okay? So you need to reach out for help. Worrying wastes energy, and worrying won't change a thing. Do what you can and let the universe do the rest. Let go. Let go of unhealthy obsessions. Learn how to be happy with the here and now. Don't play the blame game, and don't be strangled with regrets, okay? Cut everyone's slack. No one is perfect, and you don't need to be hard on yourself, and don't be hard on others. Okay, Leo, hugs, guys. Prayers, hugs. This is the Devil card, okay? So this card is very significant too. What this means is that there's either a toxic cycle or there's toxic energy, there's addiction, there's something here that's not healthy. Okay, the more that you stay in this, see how these two people are chained to this podium? The more that they stay here, the more they turn out like him, okay? This is the thing about the Devil. We are not, if you look closer, these chains are loose. And they can easily just take them right off their neck, okay? So you can easily take this. You can easily be done with this, okay? Instead of sitting here and turning into this, you can actually take these chains off and be free of this, okay? That's you have to do that, though. Nobody else can come and take this chain off of you. You're the one that has to take off your own chain, okay? And the Devil is very, he's like, okay, so This is what happens. If you're sitting, since you choose to sit here and be chained to this podium, I'm going to sit here and make sure that you learn what you need to learn the hard way. Okay? So that's your choice. You can either free yourself from these chains and stop becoming him, or you can release yourself and start healing from this. Okay? And this is exactly what this card represents. Hugs, guys, Leo. Trust me when I tell you, you're not the only ones going through this. Like I said, everybody, all signs, there's going to be ending to very significant chapters of our lives right now, okay? So let's find out these other cards. And all right, here we go. I will not look back, only look forward. Tell me that's not perfect. Wow. Perfect. I'm getting stronger every day. Yes, you are. I am who I want to be. Beautiful, Leo. Oh, this must have got stuck. Beautiful, Leo. Yes, you are. Okay, so there's your reading, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to cross-watch for any other signs that you know or want to know if you're in their reading. I'm going to put this on your cards. Healings, guys. It's hard. It's tough. We'll get through this. All of us will. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Invite your friends and your family. And thank you again for watching. Love and light.